Lots of sunshine out there, but it is a cooler than normal Halloween day, and that'll be the case in the evening as well. So bundle up if you're going out trick-or-treating. With that clear sky overnight, low in Sioux Falls, 30, 27 Aberdeen, 35 in Pierre. Could be some sprinkles out toward Rapid City, a low of 30. During the day tomorrow, we'll turn the winds around to the south. We'll have a clear to partly cloudy day, and with that south wind, warming to 59 in Sioux Falls, 54 Aberdeen, 56 in Pierre, 56 in Rapid City. Those temperatures a little bit above average. Could get some showers in the Pierre and Aberdeen areas later on in the day. How about the weekend? We'll talk about that in just a bit. KELOLAND News starts now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News, first at 4.
A daycare provider faces child abuse charge. The latest update on the Wildflower Academy coming up.
Plus, an election that's not up to South Dakota voters. We'll hear from Senator John Thune on his race for the top spot in the Senate.
And the presidential candidates are making a final stand in the battleground states. A look at the race for the White House with just 5 days to go. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Just coming into our newsroom, a Sioux Falls man is behind bars, accused of murdering a woman in southwest Sioux Falls. 55-year-old Jimmy Ledbetter Jr. was booked into jail this afternoon. He's accused of killing a woman at a Sioux Falls home located in Lincoln County. We're working on gathering additional details on the case. We'll let you know as soon as we get more.
Earlier today, Sioux Falls police announced details in a different homicide case. A 32-year-old man faces a murder charge following an assault that happened in Sioux Falls back in September. Police say that Robin Swallow got into a fight on the east side of town. Swallow allegedly punched and kicked a 64-year-old Michael Colvin, leaving him with life-threatening injuries. Colvin was in the hospital for several weeks and recently died from his injuries. Swallow is scheduled to be arraigned in court next week.
An update today on a story we've been following since last week. The owner of a Sioux Falls daycare center is charged with child abuse. 44-year-old Amatrea Christian was booked into the Minnehaha County Jail late last night. She was released on bond just after an hour later. According to court documents, detectives have obtained video from inside Wildflower Academy from August. The video reportedly shows Christian hitting an 11-year-old boy and pulling him by the hair. Digital reporter Jacob Newton has a closer look at the allegations laid out in court documents. That's on our website right now.
An encounter at a truck stop along Interstate 80 in Nebraska led troopers to nearly 40 pounds of meth. The Nebraska State Patrol says that 3 adults were arrested on drug charges. Troopers found 38 pounds of the meth hidden inside a large subwoofer box. 2 small children were also in the vehicle. They were placed in protective custody. All right, let's get a look at the weather forecast. Some sunshine out there today.
Yeah, a little cooler and wet this morning, Jay.
Yes, it was wet. Oh, how about that? Sioux Falls picked up just about half an inch of rainfall earlier today. Now with sunshine, has not been able to warm up very much. We're at 49 right now in Sioux Falls. That's as warm as we've been. That's 4 degrees below normal for Halloween. And really, most of KELOLAND is pretty cool for this Halloween day. In Aberdeen, there are some clouds up in the northeastern part of South Dakota. Not expecting anything out of those clouds. Aberdeen sits at 47 degrees. Out toward Pierre, we're at 50 with a mostly clear sky. And in Rapid City, lots of sunshine there, looking down from Dinosaur Hill. 50 degrees in Rapid City. We have had a day that started with some sunshine earlier, and now we just have those clouds in the northeastern corner of South Dakota. Again, nothing's going to come out of those clouds, so we're just watching the temperatures. It will be chilly tonight. You're going out trick-or-treating. Our temps right now are in the upper 40s to around 50, and because there's not much wind, as soon as the sun goes down, temperature's going to drop very quickly, so it will be a chilly evening. By tomorrow morning, a low of 30 in Sioux Falls, 27 Aberdeen, 35 in Pierre, and 30 in Rapid City. Then tomorrow, we'll have a partly cloudy day, a brisk south wind in Sioux Falls, so we'll warm it back to 59. Aberdeen could see a sprinkle or two, 54. Pierre actually could see a shower later in the day tomorrow after a sunny 56. Rapid City mostly sunny, 56 degrees as well. That's your Friday. Your Saturday and Sunday look fairly quiet, though we're going to be seeing increasing chances of rainfall this weekend especially Sunday and Monday. And it could be some meaningful rainfall. We'll talk more about that in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Jay. South Dakota's John Thune is pursuing the role of Senate leader for his party in Washington. And today we had the chance to catch up with him in Sioux Falls ahead of his colleagues' secret vote on November 13th.
I bring a new generation of leadership, a style that's very different. We've had one leader now for the last 18 years in the United States Senate. And so I think people are ready. They have an appetite for change.
Dan Santella sits down with Thune for a report, which you're going to see tonight on KELOLAND News at 6. While Governor Kristi Noem isn't running for election, the political accounts operated by Noem have brought in a lot of money this year, mostly from outside of South Dakota. KELOLAND's Bob Mercer dug into the campaign finance reports that show the Republican governor has more than $3 million in campaign funds. Bob has a full breakdown of what's come in and out of the accounts. That's on the Capitol News Bureau page right now.
Former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are headed out west as they push for votes in all of the battleground states. The latest dust-up between the two comes as they go back and forth over a comment Trump made about women while campaigning in Wisconsin on Wednesday. Natalie Brand in Pennsylvania with the latest.
Former President Donald Trump arrived in Albuquerque, New Mexico, a state his campaign believes is closer than polls show.
So I'm here for one simple reason. I like you very much, and it's good for my credentials with the Hispanic or Latino community.
Both Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are focusing on western states today, holding dueling events in Arizona and Nevada. Before leaving Wisconsin, Harris criticized this remark from Trump during his Green Bay rally Wednesday night.
I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them.
It actually is, I think, very offensive. And this is just the latest on a series of reveals by the former president of how he thinks about women.
CBS News polling shows Harris currently holding a 12-point lead over Trump with women voters nationally.
I don't think he's presidential at all.
Josephine Lawley, who voted for Trump in 2016, calls it a big mistake. She and her husband were among those lined up to hear Governor Tim Walz speak at a union hall in Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
I'll say it as nice as I can. He's despicable, arrogant, nasty. I just don't like him, period.
Not far away in Bensalem, supporters of the former president shopping at a store dedicated to him say they're voting for Trump's policies.
You know, he's very bombastic. You don't have to like his personality, but I think you really need to sort the issues out and ask the question, were you better when President Trump was in office?
When Trump came in, we heard what Trump said and what he did what he said he was going to do.
The political divide within this key Philadelphia suburb on full display at nearly every street corner in a state that could ultimately decide the election. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
Early voting, known as on-demand mail ballot voting in Pennsylvania, is now done in the state except in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, where a judge extended it through Friday.